Yo, this video is for those of you who might have been a little bit too comfortable lately. Let me tell you something. I have a month of pre-recorded videos, like 1 or 2 months of pre-recorded videos, but I still kept the upload schedule with 2 videos a week. Just 2 videos a week, even though I had 2 months of pre-recorded videos. And I'm still 17, so 18-year-old mark is getting so freaking close. And despite that, I still kept the uploading schedule at 2. Even though for the past 1 or 2 months, I got 2 subscribers. 2 more subscribers in the past 2 months. It's quite discouraging, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm still recording. But the thing is, I kept the uploading schedule the same. And I said to myself, okay, I'm gonna boost it up to 3. But later. I'm gonna do it later. Because now we are moving out. As you can see, I'm in a different room. We are moving out. I'm gonna have shit to do. So I have to wait for the right moment. And then I'm gonna boost the uploading schedule. But then I realized that these are just stupid excuses. Think about it. Like, I have 2 months of pre-recorded videos. Am I not gonna get shit together in 2 months? Of course I am. It took me like 2 weeks. And I'm already back to recording videos. And I think I might boost the recording to 4 videos a week. But I'm gonna think about it. But still, I had so many pre-recorded videos, and yet I just waited for the perfect moment. Maybe not even for the perfect moment, but I just waited for later. Because now I was in my comfort zone, and I didn't have to come up with that many video ideas, and I didn't have to record so much. I got comfortable. Because it's very comforting if you see that you have 2 months of work done, and you just can sit back and you don't have to work. That's beautiful. But that got me procrastinating. That got me less urgent with work. That got me like, no, I don't have to work. It's not that important. I have so much work done. But if I didn't have any videos pre-recorded, I would have to record right now. I would have to come up with so many video ideas. I would have to do so many things. So remember about keeping the sense of urgency and not allowing these bullshit excuses to change the way that you behave. Just realize that whatever excuses you're making, whatever excuses you're telling yourself, they are just bullshit. And they are not true. And ask yourself if you could still boost the consistency despite them. So as an example, even if I had no videos pre-recorded and moved out, could I still boost the uploading rate? Of course I could. Like, I plugged my computer as the first thing, like in the first day. Since that first day, I could record videos. And yet, I still gave in for these excuses. So first of all, these excuses are bullshit. And second of all, if you don't believe they are bullshit, and if you still think that, yeah, they are quite valid, because moving out is quite valid, then just realize that you can still do it despite these excuses. These excuses, these drawbacks, are just in your head. I mean, you can still do it. You're not like unable to record 3 videos because you moved out. Couldn't I come up with 3 videos and record them? Of course I could. So these excuses are just bullshit. to stay in the little bubble of my comfort zone. And I want you to get out of that bubble, because it's not the way that men on self-improvement stay. Men on self-improvement don't stay in their little bubble of their comfort zone. They get out of it. And even if recording so many videos a week would be a challenge, we accept it. We are not little bitches with balls. I like to always say it, with balls at the size of grape seeds. Think about yourself. Are you somebody with the balls of the size of grape seeds? Or do you have actually big balls, and will you accept the challenge even if it's hard? Are you gonna give up because it's hard? My videos haven't been getting many views, and yet I still stayed in my comfort zone. I had small dick energy. I had small dick mindset. I was like, I'm not gonna work hard because I can stay in my comfort zone, because I can stay comfortable not working. If you're like this, I want you to grab your hand and slap your face, because that's what you deserve. You have such a good opportunity and you sleep on it just because you're procrastinating, just because you're staying in your little bubble and don't want to do the work and give in for those excuses. I'm telling you, you are not making your future self a favor. Think about your future self. Would that person make excuses right now? I want you to visualize yourself having a success on an island in the sun, hearing birds, with $1 million in your bank account. Now open your eyes and ask yourself, does that person make excuses? Did that person make excuses right now? And I'm telling you, they didn't. The successful version of you in the future didn't allow these excuses to come into reality. Your successful future self told these excuses to fuck off and did the work despite them. I want you to visualize that future self and act like them. Because I'm telling you, if you do such a visualization, you're gonna realize that so many times you choose to do the thing that your future self wouldn't be proud of. Like jerking off, for example, or eating junk food, or escaping gym. Your future self wouldn't do it. Your future self wouldn't be like, okay, yeah, you can take the day off. Like, yeah, you can eat junk food. No. I want your future self to be proud of you from now. I want you to remember today's date. Sometime in the future, you will come back to the memory of watching this YouTube video, and I want you to be proud of yourself. After a few weeks, months, you're probably not gonna remember this video though. But if you do, if a flashback of this video comes, or if any of my videos comes on your front page, I want you to remember about your current self and how much you improved from that moment. So I want your future self to be thankful for you right now. And one of the biggest things that you can give to that future self is to fuck all these excuses and to do what you have to do despite them. Even though they might be hard, even though they might be a big and actually like not out of the blue drawbacks. I'm telling you, if you do what you would do despite them, you're gonna make a huge favor for your future self. Don't sacrifice your future for today's comfort. My biggest fear is waking up one day in a few years and realizing that I've wasted my time. Like, it's my biggest fear that I had wasted my potential, especially for being lazy. My biggest fear is that one day I will wake up and regret that I've been such a bitch, that I haven't tried my best. And giving in to these excuses is not trying your best. And I'm so fucking terrified that one day, if I allow these excuses to come true, that one day I will be mad at myself, that one day I will be sad, miserable, suicidal, because one day in the past I decided that a day off is alright. That I don't have to do all these things. I can relax. It's my biggest fear, and I want you to think about it. After this video, I want you to sit in a dark room, or if it's daytime, it doesn't have to be necessarily dark, but without any screens, without anything, and contemplate on the idea of your future self being miserable because you right now were too lazy or too afraid to get out of that comfort zone, from that little bubble, and allow these excuses to change your behavior to the lazy one, to your worst one. I want you to visualize yourself in the future. Thanks for watching. Type in comments your questions. Subscribe if you found the video helpful, like the video, and see you guys till next time.